Hey guys, it's Arcade and today I'm gonna take a look at Loopcloud Play and we are going to make a lo-fi song using this plugin. So yeah, Loopcloud Play is full of like presets. You have some here right off the bat or you can buy more in the store, and these are like full kits for a specific genre usually. Okay, to start it off, we're gonna start with chords. So I already checked out some of the packs and I really like this one, Lo-Fi Hip Hop Keys. So let's take a look at some of the sounds over here. So you basically select the sound and you play it. So I'm gonna test them out on my keyboard here. Okay, I'm really liking this sound. So let's see how we can modify it. So obviously you have your macro parameters right over here. So like the main ones, we can increase the chorus maybe to make it more lo-fi and shaky. Or maybe more reverb. So yeah, I want really long chords pretty much. We can also go to advanced and edit even more parameters here. So maybe increase the sustain, so we have a little bit of a longer note. Okay, I'm liking this. Okay, I think we are ready to record the chords. Let's set the BPM to like 85, so it's gonna be really slow. And let's record with the metronome on. Okay, and there we have it. I'm sure it's a bit off because I have some delay on the keyboard. So let's quantize it, but I'm actually gonna leave some of the mistakes there so we have a more natural feel to it. So the starting points don't have to be exact, you know, so one note is a little bit off here and there. That actually makes it feel more real. Okay, this one is off. Okay, it sounds pretty good. I actually like these chords. One more thing I want to adjust here is maybe this lo-fi knob. So yeah, just changing the sample rate a little bit. Little difference, but I like it. Now let's move on to the melody. So I think we can use the same sound. Let me just create a new pattern and do just a little melody. Like very chill, very simple. Play it with the chords. You know, just up and then down, but it sounds good. Oh yeah. And now the second part of the chords. So yeah, I'm just making this melody as I go, you know, playing the chords and then like thinking about the melody in my head and then putting it in FL Studio piano roll. You can also hum it if that helps. That's it, that's exactly what I was aiming for. Okay, now let's add a bass. So I'm gonna clone Loopcloud Play and create a new instance. And let's go to the store and check out some of the kits we have here that are full of presets. We can also search for genres, go to hip hop, and of course we can preview the whole kit. Or we can click on it and preview each individual sound. And then if you like it, we just buy the pack. So I actually already chose one and it was this all electric bass, which had some really cool acoustic bass sounds. We can check them out right now. Yeah, this one is really deep. I like it. I think this is the one I'm gonna go with. The one thing I wanna increase is the release. So after we release the note, it plays a little bit longer. So it's more like an 808 almost. Okay, now let's add in the notes. So they are gonna follow chord notes, which are here. So I'm just gonna copy them and add them to the bass. Yeah, and let's make a rhythm as well. So it's more interesting. And maybe we can switch between lower and higher octaves. Yeah, exactly like that. So Let's preview it with the song. Okay, sounds pretty good. These notes are also velocity sensitive, so maybe we can lower the velocity here. So they're a bit more muted, which I like. And of course, one thing we're gonna do is add sidechaining. That leads me to another instrument, which is the drums. So now let's go to Loopcloud itself and look for some samples. So I'm gonna search for LoFi hip hop, and we have a lot of LoFi packs over here. So let's find the best one. Okay, this one is looking nice. I want one shots, and let's see what we got. So let me just go through the samples and pick my favorite ones. Alright, so I went through the samples and here are my favorite ones that I chose for this beat. So here's the kick, a snare, a hi-hat, really subtle one, and another snare, like a really clicky one. And now let's create the beat. So the first thing I'm gonna do is enable the swing in FL Studio, which will make everything a little bit more groovy. Now let's start with something simple. And now let's make another one and make it unique. So we can actually put a filler kick in here as well. Yeah, increase the swing even more. And then maybe the last one, there will be like a fill to make it unique once again. Oh yeah, exactly like that. And now let's add the hi-hat as well. And this click, this one, I didn't use, so maybe I'll just put it in here. Let's see how it does. Why not, I guess. Okay, now let's do the sidechaining and we're gonna preview what we got so far. So kick is on channel number 1. Let's put this on channel 5. Let's put the bass on channel 6. And let's route 5 and 6 to channel 7. Actually 8, it turns out. And this is gonna be the sidechain channel, just so we remember it. And we're gonna go to the kick, which is number 1. Right click under sidechain channel and press sidechain to this track. Now just go back to this channel, put a limiter on it, change it to compressor, choose insert 1, which is the kick, and lower this and increase ratio. Now every time the kick hits, it should lower the volume of all these other sounds. I hear like a really bassy frequency here with this sound, like this. So maybe we delete that note. On the second thought, let's actually delete all these bass notes from the chords, which is gonna leave them for the bass. Yeah, that's gonna be better. Okay, now let's hear how the drum sounds with the But so far, it sounds pretty good. I like it. So one more thing I want to do is to make these drums a bit more lo-fi. I have one plugin that I want to use. So let's put them all on channel 2 and put SuperVHS on it and enable the shape, like change the shape. This is gonna sort of distort them a little bit, but it's a really cool effect. So without it, it's like this. Nice clean drums. But with it, it's like a bit more distorted and lo-fi. And to make this even more lo-fi, let's also add EQ and lower the high frequency. So okay, let's do some coloring here. We're gonna go with some lo-fi colors, which is, I think, purple. I don't know. Sounds pretty lo-fi. And then maybe blue. Okay, one more thing I want to add is a hi-hat loop to sort of make the drums even more interesting and unpredictable. So let's go back to Loopcloud and let's search for some loops. Okay, so this is the one that I got. Now let's actually put some effects on it. I'm gonna do tone box, and on my radio was like a really cool lo-fi effect. Let's see what we can do here. So yeah, we found it's like this. More clean, and with it, once again, a bit more lo-fi. Okay, let's get that, export it, get it in our lo-fi track. Let's hear it with the rest of the drums. Okay, sounds good actually. So we have quite a beat going right now. I want to add some vocal chops to layer the melody to make it a bit more interesting. So I already got this pack called Better Vocal Chops. So let's take a look at some of these. Okay, so as you can see, all the vocal chops have their own effects. But one thing you can actually do in Loopcloud Play is lock the parameters and effects. So anytime you change a preset, the main effects and the macros will stay the same. So no matter what preset you choose, you keep the same effects. So if you ever set up something in a certain way and you want to test that effect on another sound, you can do that. Oh yeah, this retro reverb really helps to get that background vocal vibe. So yeah, I also increase the attack so we don't have that click at the start. And we have a more of a background sound. So let's hear how it sounds in the actual song. Okay, sounds pretty good. One more thing I want to add is like a long sound. So I'm thinking like strings maybe. So let's clone this once again. And we're gonna use, right here is one of the starter kits that everybody has. And we can check out the sounds over here. Yeah, these are exactly what I'm looking for. So let's actually just copy the chords and add them on the strings, and also Control L so they connect. And yeah, these sound great. I just want to make sure they fit in the mix. So maybe we're gonna lower the volume a little bit. Okay, sounds pretty good. Let's actually add another sound, which is the classic lo-fi thing, and that is some crackling in the background. And lower the volume of it. And I think the setup for the whole beat is done. Now we just have to do some arrangement. So let me do that and I'm gonna get back to you right after. So yeah, the arrangement is ready. And I also added some effects like this crash. Really subtle. And pretty much have the whole thing playing here. And then we have like a more chilled out part in the middle without the drums. Without further ado, let's preview the finished results. Enjoy. And there you have it, guys, a nice chilled out lo-fi beat ready to go. And as always, thank you for watching and goodbye.